Golden State Warriors come into Milwaukee perfect, and it gets even better. They get Klay Thompson back to 24-0. But boy, did Milwaukee come to play. Greg Monroe, little push shot there. He had 28 points in the game. Milwaukee up by 10 in the second. When they're on the run, they get the bucket there from Michael Carter-Williams. Then later in the second, another run out and another finish from Milwaukee's Jabari Parker this time into the second half, and Milwaukee in control up by 10. What a wonderful, spectacular move from Steph Curry, who finished with 28 points on the game. Then it's the same guy again. Just terrific stuff from Steph. Golden State in it down by 5, but here comes Milwaukee again. How does that shot go from Michael Carter-Williams? He had 17 on the game, and then down the stretch, Greg Monroe, just too much. The streak is over. Milwaukee gets the W, 108-95. The Golden State Warriors have lost just one game on the season, but they're playing without their superstar Steph Curry. A bone bruise in his lower left leg as they take on Dallas, and Zaza Pachulia gets the tip in. He had a first half double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds, Dallas up by 5. Then Devin Harris drives in transition and finishes with the nice reverse, and the Mavericks up by 10 on the champs. How about J.J. Barea knocking down the triple, 48-34 after this three-pointer. And then it's Dirk Nowitzki, the all-time legend, driving to the basket and throwing this one down, his 4th dunk of the season. And Dallas is up 57-40. They led it by 18 at the half. That's the Warriors' largest deficit of the season. Then it's Barea finding Dirk Nowitzki for the trailing triple. He'd get it to go. How about Wesley Matthews? Makes a three-pointer off a Raymond Felton pass. Dallas goes up by 30. They go on to win this thing big, 114-91. It's Steph and the Warriors' second loss of the year. Draymond Green getting a little rest for the Golden State Warriors as they're in Denver taking on the Nuggets. And in the fourth quarter, this man was on fire. Steph Curry lighting it up from 3. His squad was down, but he's bringing them back. Less than a minute to go, way outside. Steph drills the triple. And here comes Golden State. They're down by 2 with 37 seconds to go now. Danilo Gallinari rejected inside. So Golden State down by 2, a chance to tie, or knowing Golden State, they can take the lead. Steph Curry with the crossover, but he forgets the ball, and Gallinari just dives on it. We go the other way, and Gary Harris is fouled. He goes to the line and makes a couple of free throws, and yeah, Denver is fired up at this point, but Klay Thompson's got an answer. A quick triple cuts the deficit down to 1. Danilo Gallinari would make 1 of 2, so Golden State a chance for the win, but Klay Thompson no good, and the Nuggets hang on to win it by 2, 112-110. Detroit native Draymond Green and the Warriors visiting the Detroit Pistons. In the first quarter, Steph Curry from the P in Pistons. What in the world can this guy not do? Look at it again. Steph from way outside, but check the score. Detroit up 21-13. Final seconds of the first half, Reggie Jackson hits the triple to put Detroit up by 16, and let's retire the great Ben Wallace's jersey at half, why don't we? Ben Wallace with a well-deserved honor. Into the second half, Marcus Morris to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. KCP had 20 in the game. Detroit up by 18. Later third, Steph Curry doing it on his own. 38 points, 7 of 15 from 3, and it's a 10-point game. Here come the Warriors, but Andre Drummond just dominates in the fourth. He mixed it up some with Draymond Green, and to be frank, Andre's just a lot bigger than Draymond Green. He bulldozes in there, hits the soft hook, and Detroit gets the win, 113-95.
Can Damian Lillard and the Blazers upset the champs? Blazers have won 8 of 9 coming in, but Steph Curry doing Steph Curry things. 3 in the corner. And then Draymond Green finds Curry backdoor. Curry had 31 points, but he would be overshadowed by Damian Lillard just going off in the second half. That's a three-pointer and a foul by Curry. Lillard would make it a 4-point play. And then Lillard, high off the window. 36-17, Portland outscored Golden State in the third, and in the fourth, Lillard just couldn't miss. 3 and 3 more, and the threes just kept on coming. This one gives Portland a 33-point lead, 125-92. And that gives Damian Lillard 51 points, a career high, and Portland blows away Golden State, 137-105 the final.
Steph Curry and the red-hot Golden State Warriors paid a visit to Staples, where Kobe and the squad wearing Kobe-themed socks for this one, and obviously a tough matchup for the Los Angeles Lakers, but they weren't gonna fold. Lakers get the steal, and it ends up with Brandon Bass off the touch pass from Marcelo Huertas getting the jam. Later in the second, Steph Curry turns it over. Jordan Clarkson gets the stuff. That's nicely done as well. Later, Steph Curry outside, missing a 3, and it was just a bad Steph Curry game. He was 6 of 20 from the field, 1 of 10 from three-point range. Just not his day. Steph Curry sort of leans down, not feeling it in the fourth quarter. Lakers up by 13. Add 3 to that. That's Nick Young outside with the triple. It's a 16-point Laker advantage. They're up by 16 later, and Larry Nance goes flying high for the jam, and the Lakers upset Golden State. Final score, 112-95. Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr meeting up before the game. This is a matchup of the two best teams in the NBA. It's as simple as that. The Spurs unbeaten on their home court this year. And in the fourth quarter, they go up by 2, courtesy of that man, LaMarcus Aldridge, just bigger than Draymond Green down low. Later, Danny Green with Harrison Barnes draped all over him. That's Tar Heel on Tar Heel crime. And San Antonio up by 4 in the fourth quarter. 2.5 to go in quarter number 4. Klay Thompson drives the rack. He had 15 points on the game. Golden State, they're down by just 3. Later, same spread. And LaMarcus Aldridge knocks down a jumper, 26 points, 13 rebounds for Aldridge. Steph Curry now trying to get his team close. He's had the magic all year long, but not tonight. 1 of 12 from distance on the game. Meanwhile, at the other end, Tony Parker missing a jump shot, but Kawhi Leonard gets the offensive rebound. Golden State has to foul. Curry had 0 in the fourth quarter. San Antonio wins 87-79. Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors still perfect at home, still chasing 73, but boy, 73 gets tiring as you get closer to it. Brandon Rush with the turnover, Isaiah Thomas with the lay-in, and Boston on the road up by 5 late. They're up by 4 when Steph Curry gets the steal, and watch him go the other way, all the way behind his back, all the way to the rack, lays it in, and it's a 2-point game, $1:30 to go, and Golden State's come back so many times. They're down by 4, 15 seconds to go. Harrison Barnes money. The lead is down 2-1. The Celtics gather together. What are they going to come up with? How about this? Just barely avoiding the Steph Curry steal. Isaiah Thomas lays it in. It's a 3-point advantage. Again, though, Golden State, they're escape artists as much as anything else, and trying to escape one more time. Steph Curry in and out, but look who gets the rebound. Harrison Barnes, one last chance, and it's no good. So Boston ends Golden State's perfect season at home. They get the victory, 109-106.
Timberwolves at Golden State. Steph Curry drives, hangs, and lays it in. Golden State up 104-98. Under 40 seconds, Warriors up by 2. Draymond Green called for traveling. Oh, that is pivotal. Ensuing Timberwolves possession, down 2. Andrew Wiggins drives and lays it in to tie the game. We're tied at 106, and we have a real ball game. Final seconds of regulation. Warriors with a chance to win. Klay Thompson, to Andre Iguodala, but he can't get the shot off in time. We're going to overtime. Andrew Wiggins posts Sean Livingston and scores. 11 of 19, 32 points on the night for him. And Steph Curry drives and lays it in, plus the foul. And yes, guys, he makes the free throw. Minnesota up by 2. Karl Anthony Towns drives and lays it in to seal the deal. 20 points and 12 boards on the night. And yes, they got it in overtime.
It ain't my